Hey everyone, this is EMD SD14R and this is New Trains Part 19. That's right, New Trains Part 19, finally here, and it's going to be awesome. Yesterday, or not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, which was July the 2nd, I went to Nicholas Smith Trains. By the way, happy 4th of July everybody. It's 4th of July, so happy 4th. Don't want to forget that. But anyway, I was at Nicholas Smith on the 2nd of July, and I had to pick up some locomotives that were getting repaired. And let me get started with that. This is an engine I already had. I'm just having it tow the train. In the back here is my Norfolk Southern SD40-2 number 1652. I've had that unit going 5 to 7 years, I would say. And I actually had it repaired at Nicholas Smith because it had a bad, the board went bad in it. So I actually had the board replaced in that unit. It's running great. It actually has great lighting in it. I can't do that right now because I have some other stuff on the track. But I'll get to that in that's a Kato unit. And then this is my Pennsylvania Railroad, stupid camera. This is my Pennsylvania Railroad Atlas SD35 number 6039. This is from one of the first releases of the SD35 when Atlas redid them with see-through fans and everything. And at the time when I got this unit, I was 19 years old. I got it for a Christmas present. My 19th Christmas, and it had a QSI sound system in it. Well, that engine, the QSI system in it was terrible, and actually the decoder just went kaput, just stopped running. The lights would come on and everything, but nothing else. So I took it to Nicholas Smith, and they tried to get parts from Atlas, but they couldn't. So what they opted to do was put an MRC decoder in it. Now I wanted a Tsunami decoder in it, and I know that Tsunami makes decoders for Atlas engines, but the guy really, I don't really think he was sure if they did, but I know that they do because I see them on YouTube. People have put Tsunami decoders in Atlas SD35s, but I didn't want to, beat around the bush. I just wanted to get the unit fixed, so I put the Tsunami, had the MRC installed in it, and it actually sounds really good. I think what he did is he programmed it for DC-C operation only instead of DC-C and DC operation, because when I turn on the track power, it only idles. So, and I was told it was a dual mode decoder, so I might have to take that engine back and see what's going on with that. So I'm not too happy about that. Because I had it tested out at the store, but it was on their DCC track and it does run. So they probably just programmed it for DC C operation only, which is fine. So I'm not going to worry about that. But anyway, let's get started with the stuff in the front. When I first got to the store, I saw this auxiliary water tender. This is a Bachmann tender. It's very nice tender. 16 wheels. It's even got a housing for a speaker in there. Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, Burlington route. It's an 18,000 gallon tank tender, and it's 40 tons. The engine it used to go with is number 5601. I chose this because I wanted another auxiliary water tender. And as you guys can see, I don't have to do anything to this tender. It's completely, it's already done. It's already done. And I don't have to worry about it. It was a bit of a challenge getting these knuckle couplers installed on it, but that worked out great. Actually trying to hold these cars back because they're so free rolling. Now the next car you see is a Bachmann tri-level auto rack. Now I already had this car. a while I actually got this about a month ago, and the reason why is because if you look at my previous video with this car has the broken railing right there, but I actually super glued that good piece back on. I need to get another little piece of styrene and fit in there somehow to fix that one. Now this is one version that I modified. It didn't have any trucks or any couplers on it. It was out of the junk bin. I put Kadee friction bearing trucks on it, and I put Kato friction bearing trucks on it, and Kadee long shank couplers. Got tongue tied there. Sorry guys. Now when I was at Nicholas Smith on the 2nd, I found a second Penn Central Bachmann tri-level auto rack, and I was like, whoa, I had to pick it up. It had its original trucks on it and everything, but I took the original trucks off. I bought some more Kato friction bearing trucks, and I put Kadee long shank couplers on it. Now let me show you what I did with this car. I actually had to readjust the coupler length because when I did it the first time, it was too close to this car, and they weren't able to negotiate my tight radius curves. Not even on my wide radius curve were they able to go around, so I had to readjust that so now they both can run together. And then in the back here, I already had these cars in my collection. These cars were just waiting to get new trucks on them. I bought some roller bearing trucks from Nicholas Smith. I actually had to dig to find these on their little turnstile rack that they had on the counter. And the wheels are Bachmann 33 metal wheels. Great find for those plastic trucks, because I wanted this car to have roller bearings, and I wanted this car to have roller bearings. I put the shelf couplers on this car, so now those are done. And then my Proto 1000 Union Pacific car, grain car, I already had. I just needed to put the roller bearing trucks on it because it had these horrible friction bearing trucks on it, and it just wasn't sitting right. The car was leaning, and it just looked terrible. So thank God I got those issues addressed. And let's see what else we got back here. Now in the back here, you're noticing this tank car. Now before I get to that, let me just, there we go. Alright. Alright, so you're noticing this tank car here. I had to fix one of my wheels on my freight train. Yeah, but as for this tank car, you're probably wondering about it. It's an Athearn kit. This was in the junk bin, by the way. It was in the junk bin. I forget what kind of tank car this is, but it's the tank car that you usually see being used for a fuel tender, and that's what this car is going to be, a fuel tender. As you can see, I removed all the side bracing for the railing off the side of the car, but I kept all the tank rings intact. The end bracings have been removed, and I capped them over with styrene. Well, I actually re-drilled the hole out, put some styrene rod in there, and then, sanded it and filed it smooth. More or less sanded it. So now it contours to the end of the tank car. So that's going to be a fuel tender for my for a helper set. I'm not sure if it's going to be Burlington Northern or ERNW. I'm not sure. And then finally, I picked up this Mustang. This is it's a Ford Mustang. I forget what year it is. I think it's a 1984. But this is from the Road Champs series. But the wheels look like Hot Wheels wheels. The doors open on it. On both sides, they open. This is actually the first convertible like this I have. I have the notchback, and I have the Fox body version of this already. I think I have a notchback. If not, I have the Fox body already, but I don't have this version. I think this is, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I picked this one up. It's got a real sprung suspension, and it rolls good. Great little car. I'm going to clean it up. It says Mustang GT on the hood. That was the only good thing that they had upstairs that was used for like the diecast cars. They didn't really have too much, which is a surprise. That's pretty much it. I did get a third locomotive repaired, but I gotta take it back, so yeah, because it's not running anymore for some reason. It's actually creeping along my track, and every time I put it on the track it shorts out my power pack here. So other than that, things have been good. But you guys be cool, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And happy 4th of July, everyone. God bless. Bye.